Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys saw the live and I was not talking, something happened with the sound. So I am recording this and I'm sorry for the inconvenience. If you are new to my channel, I'm Margot Massery, your heartfelt CFO, and I am excited to be here with you around tonight's topic of around the tax myths. I want to begin by saying that I've been hearing a lot of people around the return of investment, around accounting costs, holding them back, and I want to dive into it a little bit. I want you to ask yourself these questions of why don't you think you want to spend money on protecting your money? Why would you spend money on Google ads or Facebook ads, other things to make more money, but you wouldn't put money to protect your money? Now, I say protect your money because you have taxes issues, you have liens, interest, all of these things that we don't think about on a regular basis. But people will put more money very quickly around spending and around more income, but they won't spend money to protect their money. It scares them. And I want to know from you all why. If you are new to my channel, I am Margot Massery. I own and operate an accounting firm. We do everything from bookkeeping all the way to tax around the business entrepreneurial journey. And we enjoy helping you with all various sorts of solutions to help you in this way. I also want to share with you that wherever you are in the journey, what stands out in our firm is that um, we have created it around the entrepreneurial journey. So lots of times you may be stuck in a situation from personal to business or business to personal that you don't know how to get across, and we can manage that whole aspect for you and with you. So I want to uh, just open your eyes to that possibility of a lot of the problems of that cross that you're having is where our firm specializes in. So, with that further ado, I'm going to dive into tonight's topic around optimizing your taxes and forgetting the tax myths. Unfortunately, people have these theories around taxes, and I wanted to clear some of them up that I prepared in this video. Tax season is over, and so many people want to forget about tax season. However, this is tax planning season. And planning is a way that we prepare for the next year so that we reduce the anxiety, the headaches, and all of those things so that we don't have it. I also want to tell you at the beginning of this, our basic package of what's called seeding. I call it the 12 basic steps to your healthy tax return because it is really your way of 12 mini tax returns or 12 monthly activities to get to a healthy tax return that you have an accurate tax return. Now, to help you get started, we put together these myths and let's dive in. I don't want you to hold back around business. I want you to be able to get the business that you want and hold space for things that you want to grow and evolve. So, the first one let's talk about is overpaying the IRS and thinking that that will auto-proof your business. Now, it doesn't auto-proof your business. It just gives the IRS more money. And what it does is that you lose things that are rightfully yours. Now, it's just false information thinking that you have to overpay. And a lot of people fault Trump and all sorts of other people who have the ability to pay less taxes when there's things legally and rightfully yours available. Now, the only way to audit proof your business, and I'm going to say this again, is to have where it says here meticulous records that substantiate the record keeping. I had a friend today who came to me for advice and he wanted to know how to get a P&L. It was very difficult for him to understand this concept. Now, many of you listening to this may have the same issue. However, I want to tell you that the issue is not around getting the P&L. The issue is your mindset around it. Once you shift into the idea of the process and accepting the process for what it is, it has life-changing capabilities. The meticulous ability around the deductions and the record keeping, it just keeps helping you from sleep. It helps you from not sleeping at night. Now, why it's like when you could go for ice cream, right? Let's say like a Carvel, I think by us it's on Wednesday, and you can get buy one, get one. Everybody wants that. But for some reason with taxes, they make it a choice. Why do you make it a choice? Especially if it could give you more money without working harder. It's being more intentional. Ponder on that a little bit. The next one is the home office deduction, they think is a red flag. Now, after COVID, a lot of people worked from home. Now, if you're working from home, then you should claim the office. Don't shy away from it. You just need to be able to substantiate it with accurate record keeping, the size of the space, and all sorts of specific things. Now, I also want to tell you in this live is that just because we talk about things here, it also has to pertain to your situation. You know, when we take a situation around office deductions, tax strategies, and all of these sorts of things, we look at the whole picture to decide together what's best. But something that's rightfully yours, that's something simple like a home office, I want to encourage you and make you aware of what's possible. Now, sometimes people shy away from working at home because they think it's still that you have to work from an office. Wherever you are in terms of taxes and your pocket, it's something that you want to take that's rightfully yours. You can't deduct business expenses without claiming a home office deduction. Now, you could have business expenses without the home office, and you could have the home office with the business expense. I can go all into this. If you work from home, but for whatever reason you don't want to claim it, then you should still deduct the expenses, bills, equipment, supplies, all of these things. Now, there's way more advanced strategies out there. However, I want to bring you back to the foundations of roots of meticulous records to be able to get there to the higher levels. Now, there's plenty of people out there that will give you the higher levels of record keeping, higher levels of tax planning without the record keeping, but you won't be able to implement it well without a good system to support you to implement it, to see it move forward. The fourth one is a tax extension delays your tax payments. It can if you choose that. However, rightfully so, it's not according to the compliance method. It doesn't extend your payments. You're choosing to do it. It just puts interest and penalties. People have this theory that you can just fight the penalties and interest, and it's that simple. It's not. It also could possibly put you in a tax resolution standpoint where you have to resolve your tax debt like as if you would resolve your credit card debt. Do you really want that, my friends? I don't want that for you. The fifth one is you should be happy about a large tax return. Now, some people want this because they use it as a savings method. They see it as they overpaid and now they're getting a refund. Some people have the opposite. The question is what works for you, friends? Now, consistently large return means that your taxes are not optimized and that your accountant should take a closer look. Now, you could think your accountant is doing a good job for you, but what happens is that he's really handing you the bill of $25,000 at the end of the year. So let's bring it back to my colleague who asked me today for a P&L, and he said to me, I love my accountant. He's doing a great job. How much does he charge? $250 a month. Okay. His tax bill is $25,000. So that $2,500 a year is costing him $25,000 because his tax situation is not optimized. So you have to look at your large refund and know what's that doing for you and what's that not doing for you. Now, sometimes people choose this, and if that's you, that's a little bit of a different category. But those who have the day-to-day expenses and not sure what to do, you want to optimize your taxes. Really, that helps you with the day-to-day. It's not about the next funnel. It's not about the next Facebook ads or the Google funnel and these types of things. It's more about optimizing your money with what you're already doing for the return, for the conversion. Okay, let's say that again. It's about the return and the conversion, friends, on what you're already doing, because what you can see and what you're already doing is what's going to bring you the next result. On average, clients come to us 3-4 years behind, on average. Then they're faced with this upfront cost to bring those years upfront with those costs to bring it up to date. And then they have to pay for it. So they think that they saved or they want to get a deal. There is no deal around money. The deal is that when you walk through these tasks, which is not telling you what you want to hear, it brings you to the other side of financial freedom. And then you can build financial success and financial wealth because you took away your own skeletons of money. That happened so that you can work from that. There's no crystal ball, there is no magic wand. But what you could do is imagine the magic wand of what you want. So now let's run through this back of what we talked about We talked about that we think that it's auto-proofing our business because we're overpaying on taxes. And the other one is a red flag around home office deductions. And the other one is that you can't deduct business expenses without claiming a home office deduction. And a tax extension delays your tax payments. And the last one is you should be happy about a large tax return. You could be around all of these things, but it's how to work your whole picture. And now sometimes your picture, it shifts and changes. Not everything stays constant. And that's where the planning helps, is that it can move along with you, that ball, so that we can help you optimize your taxes, optimize your pocket for your family, your business, your team, and everything and all of the in between. I hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, as always, let me know. Please make sure to schedule a call with me so that I can see you on that call, help you optimize. Let me know where we can help you. I suggest, as always, our basic package of our seeding package. It's your 12 steps to a healthy and accurate tax return. We have way more advanced stuff out there, but at least get yourself on a monthly plan so that you can make sure that you have an accurate tax return and optimizing your taxes. I am so grateful that you watched this. I'm so happy that you are here. Please respond. Let me know, like, comment. We love around this post. I look forward to seeing you on my calendar and at our next live. Make sure to come weekly at 8 p.m. so that we can hang out and talk more about this all. I look forward to seeing you and have a great night.